In 1989, Mazda launched a two-seat sports car that would go on to be the best-selling of its kind. Indeed, in the 25 years since, it's sold 950,000 of them. This new model is particularly exciting because it has a shorter wheelbase, a lower curb weight and a brand new interior. So, let's see what our readers think. Ian and his brother Mike Davies are both avid fans of the Mazda MX-5 and are excited to see what this fourth generation has in store. Robert Sams owns an original MX-5 and hopes to see this all-new model changing the styling of the current MX-5 and persuade him back to the brand. Annabel and Davies O'Sullivan currently own an MX-5 but only really use it for short runabouts. Will this latest offering be a more tempting prospect?
It looks drop-dead gorgeous. The proportions, the styling and the way the car stands, it's just wow.
A bit of a Z4 from some angles, F-Type from other angles, a bit of Maserati on the front, so it's kind of a bit of a mixed match. But it does work very well and it's a nice looking thing.
I've seen lots of pictures of this and it looks better in the metal than the pictures. The thing I really like about it is the size. I really like the boot and that sort of haunch look over the back wheels. You don't quite get that. It's kind of quite...
I think it's absolutely stunning. It's really, really a beautiful car to look at. I'm quite surprised at the size of it. I was expecting it maybe to be a little bit smaller, but no, I think it's lovely.
Very similar to the original car. It's quite cosseting, quite closed in. The information sat-nav thing's quite nice and large. It seems like good quality, high quality stuff.
The interior is very clean, it's modern, everything's easily within reach. I don't think you'll have any issue there on space in the cabin. It's snug, you feel well cocooned in the vehicle, it feels safe, and a generally nice place to be.
You know, you sit down really low in the bonnet, you're really aware of how low the bonnet is, and it just feels really comfortable and kind of, you know, a natural position to sit in. It's not like your legs are a little bit one way or the other.
There's more features on the steering wheel, which is a great thing. I certainly like the colour flashes inside on the tops of the doors. Mentioning
the size, you do feel sort of quite safe in it. It's sort of quite secure, and as you're able to get quite low in the seats and everything, and that everything is close to hand. So yeah.
There's not much like it. It's getting back to the size of the old MX-5, which is nice, rather than getting bigger like most cars do.
Well, overall, I'm just really looking for a car that's got presence, and in particular, the daytime driving lights on the front suit the purpose, but they're not in your face, and they're very well designed and styled.
And I think it's really good the way they've kind of almost thrown away the Series 3 and started over. To me, the 2 to the 3 was just you know, just throw in a few bits and tweak a few things, but this is a completely new car. And it does look as good as I kind of hoped it would.
I would get the impression I would feel much safer and I would be happier to take this on a longer journey, whereas my one is literally just nip to the shops or, you know, out and about as a quick journey, whereas I would feel happy taking this on the motorway and maybe going somewhere further afield rather than just sort of buzzing around the town.
Weight saving doesn't excite anybody. You buy this because it's fun. The smaller it is, the more fun it's going to be. But I don't think that kind of thing will matter to most buyers because it's not your only car. It's something you buy for enjoyment rather than going to work and back in.
The weight saving is important because obviously it'll make the car that bit greener, and but also faster as well, and it should improve the dynamics with the way the car drives on the road.
Well, that should be fantastic because it should give me a few more miles per gallon, I hope. But I'm sure that the changes mechanically will make it a better car to drive, you know, it'll be better balanced.
The aerial at the back of the car, I mean, I don't think that's changed from the first vehicle, you know, so I'd say that's the only thing that looks a bit as though it could do with an update. I hope that they haven't messed with the gear change too much because the gear change was always a very strong point of the vehicle.
If I changed one thing, I'd probably, the way the boot comes out at the bottom, I probably wouldn't have done that in quite such a pronounced way, but I mean, it looks like the boot should be good because it looks like we can't open it, but it should be deep, and most cars don't have a spare wheel these days, and the gearbox is up the front, not the back, so I can't see why it wouldn't be a much more usable boot.
The only thing that would concern me a little bit is just how it's quite low off the ground. Sort of going over a sleeping policeman or something would unnerve me a little bit. But that's the only thing that's really struck me.
Mazda is yet to confirm pricing or an on-sale date for its new MX-5. What we do know is it'll be going on sale at some point next year in 2015. For more on what has been revealed, please go to whatcar.com and search Mazda MX-5.